Man, the baby's here. Holding my son in my arms for the first time hit me harder than any hit I ever taken on the field. It's crazy. I played in front of thousands of people, won the Heisman, national championship, all of that. But this moment, this one feels different. It's quiet, real, heavy in the best way. Looking down at him, I realized this is bigger than football, bigger than fame, bigger than all of it. I used to think my purpose was to run the ball, score touchdowns, and make headlines. But now, my purpose just opened his eyes for the first time. I don't know what the future holds, but I know one thing for sure. Everything I do from this point is for him. Yeah, I know some of y'all was wondering too. So my ex is my son's mom. Yeah, the same ex from high school. We've been off and on for a year. Even while I was playing at Clemson, she was there for me when everything was falling apart. When I wasn't getting playing time, when I was questioning if I belong here, she held me down through some of the rough nights. I didn't know things would end up like this, Didn't know she'd end up pregnant. I didn't tell y'all sooner because, honestly, I didn't want people looking at me different. And I definitely didn't want the media in my business or fans, even my teammates. Not just yet, of course. Some things you just got to keep under the radar, you feel me? But let's be real for a second. So y'all mean to tell me you never mess around with one of your exes without people knowing? Come on now, let's be real for a second. After the baby was born, everything changed. My priorities shifted overnight. Football was still my dream, but being a father became my purpose. I started thinking different. Every decision, every move, it had to be about what was best for my son. That's when I made the choice to transfer to UNC Chapel Hill. I needed to be closer to home, closer to him. It wasn't about fame or headlines anymore. It was about my presence. I didn't want to be the father who only show up in pictures or FaceTime calls. I wanted to be there for the first words, the first steps, all of it. So yeah, leaving Colorado wasn't easy. I built a legacy there, but now it's time to build something even more important, a future for me and my son. Coming into the season, we were 3-0, confidence, clicking, and playing like a team with something to prove. Next up with James Madison, another undefeated squad. Everybody knew this game was about pride. But for me, it was about more than football. I was playing for my son. Every yard, every hit, every touchdown, it was for him. I wanted him to see that no matter what life throws at you, you keep pushing. When I laced up my cleats and stepped on that field, I felt his name written across my heart. I wasn't just running for UNC or even for myself. I was running for the little boy who gave my life a new meaning. And that night, I was determined to make him proud. Playing against James Madison, I looked up into the crowd and saw my family sitting there. And that hit different. Seeing my moms, my ex, well, I guess you could say my girlfriend now. My son, my cousins all wearing Carolina blue, cheering on me. And even my brother Shaq was there smiling. It gave me a boost that no words can describe. That was one of the reasons I love playing for UNC. Back when I was across the country, they couldn't always make my games because, I was in Colorado. But besides my brother, he definitely came because it's funny because he played for Denver. But now I can look up every Saturday and see the people who raised me, who believed in me when things got dark. It's a reminder of why I do this, why I grind the way I do. Every yard, every touchdown. It's not just for me, it's for them. And hearing the crowd roar, knowing my family voices are in it, man, that's everything. And what really did it the most was when I could see my son in the crowd just, giggling, laughing. Man, that really made my heart warm. Man, we was 28-0. It felt like I couldn't be stopped. See, I definitely could not be stopped. But we ended up beating the brakes off them boys, man. We ended up beating them boys 49-3. So now we're entering the season, we're 4-0. And it's like I said before, man, I'm playing for my son and my family. After that big win, I didn't even celebrate along with the team. I hopped in a car and drove back to my hometown, which is only an hour away. I wanted to see my girl and my son, spend a little time with them before the week started again. But if y'all been watching since the first episode, then you already know she stayed deep in the ops territory. So I had to move smart. Last time I was there, things got wild. Ended up in a fight leaving her crib. So this time, I kept it low key. Just trying to slide in and see my family and slide back out. I wasn't looking for trouble, just peace. But where I'm from, peace isn't always guaranteed. But like I said before, man, y'all see what's going on here? My man was talking crazy. My man pulled the strap out, had to knock my boy out before he even pulled the trigger. Man, I did what I did best. Got up out of there. Next week, we had SMU, ranked number 13 in the nation. It was supposed to be one of the biggest games of our season, but my head still wasn't right. My mind kept drifting back to what happened last week, the fight, the gun, the moment everything could have gone left. I was trying to lock in, trying to be a leader that my team needed, but it was hard to focus when you keep replaying something that's real. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw it again. I told myself I was good, that I could push through, but deep down, I was still shaking. That wasn't just some random street moment. That was a reminder of how fast everything can change. And stepping on that field against SMU, I knew I wasn't just fighting for a win. I was fighting to get my peace of mind back. After I snapped back into reality, everything started to click for us again. The team was locked in, focused, hungry. Every drive felt smooth. Every play executed perfectly. We were balling straight up. Couldn't be stopped. SMU came in ranked number 13 in the nation, thinking they was about to make a statement. I do get it. They're ranked number 13 in the nation, and we're not even ranked yet. I'm actually shocked that we're not ranked, but hopefully when we do beat them, we will finally be in the rankings. So I'm just thinking like we're probably maybe like 24 or 20 in the nation. But second quarter, 14-10. Oh yeah, let's go. Got that first. But I knew I had the ball because I know I had my girl, my family, my mom watching. And my son watching the game too. Well, he a baby. He don't know what he looking at right now. But he will know that. Well, I ain't gonna say he will know though, but when I get older, or when he get older, I will show my son my college highlights. Because by the time I get older, I will be in that NFL. Excuse me, by the time he get older, I'm gonna be in the NFL. But at the end of the game, the scoreboard said 49-13. Pure dominance. The crowd was lit. The sideline was hype. This was a reminder that no matter what life throws at me, when I'm locked in, there's nobody touching us as a team. And with me being a leader, I gotta set the standards. Middle of the season, everything was rolling. I was stacking up yards, stacking up wins, and stacking up money from all my NIL deals. Life was finally starting to feel steady. But then out of nowhere, my ex hit me with something I didn't even see coming. She wanted to put me on child support. And that one hurt because I've been there since day one. Diapers, formulas, doctor visits. I handle all that. Never miss a beat. My mom could tell something wasn't sitting right. She called me and said, son, I don't want to overstep, but something about this doesn't feel right. You should take a DNA test. I didn't want to believe it. I didn't even want to think that way. But deep down, I knew she was just looking out for me. Or maybe, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. But now I'm stuck in my head again, wondering if everything I thought I knew is about to change. Next game was against Duke, ranked number 3 in the nation. One of the biggest games of our schedule and one of the biggest rivalry. Even though it's not basketball, it's football, but the rivalry still means something. But honestly, my head wasn't where it needed to be. My girl just hit me with some news that I didn't even expect. She was trying to put me on child support. After everything I done, everything I provided, that one hurt. It had my mind twisted all week. I was showing up to practice, going through the motions, but mentally, I was somewhere else. I was thinking about, about my son. Like thinking about how money can, man, dang, I'm thinking about this, bro. Like, stress can tear things apart. When Saturday came, I tried to lock in, but that cloud was still there. I wasn't just battling Duke on the field. I was battling my own thoughts. It was third quarter. We were down 14-10. The clock was ticking. The whole stadium was on edge. Fans standing, coaches yelling, energy thick in the air. I looked around at my teammates, and I could see it in their eyes. We needed a spark, and they were looking at me to light it up. All the noise faded. All the pressure disappeared. It was just me, the ball, and the end zone waiting. I told myself, you've been here before. You built for this. We didn't come this far to fold now. One drive, one shot. We had to get in that end zone. Not just for the score, but to show them that we don't break when it matters the most. 24-23, we were down. Fourth quarter, I got a handoff. I'm trying to do everything to put this team on my back. 2nd and 11. Went up the middle. Oh, we got a fumble. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. We picked it back up. God is good. Man, God is good for that, for real. Man, 4th and 15. Oh yeah, my man threw it deep. What is he? Oh my God, my man done caught a dot. Man, let's go. We needed that. Now we going for the 2-point conversion. Oh yeah, I'm taking this myself. Oh yeah, feed me. Man, let's go, baby. 31-24, man. And just like that, we put the icing on the cake and we end up beating Duke. Man, we beat them boys 31-24. Man, that was a great comeback for us because we definitely needed that win. Man, let's go. I was sitting in my car on campus when my phone rang, and that call changed everything. The voice on the other end said the words that I thought I'd never hear. The DNA test came back. Keyshawn, I'm sorry, but your son is not yours. That night, I couldn't sit still. My mind was spinning. My chest felt heavy. The more I tried to calm down, the worse it got. So I got in my car and drove home. Like I said, it's only about an hour from campus, but it felt like the longest drive of my life. Street lights blurring past, music off, just silence and anger building with every mile. I pulled up to my ex house, heart pounding so hard, I could feel it in my throat. I wasn't going there just to argue or yell. I just needed answers. After everything I did, everything I gave, I deserved that much. I walked up to the door and hands shaking and 1,000 thoughts running through my head. And one question I couldn't stop asking myself, why? It's like she was using me for a meal ticket. Like, why would you lie to me, yo?
Keyshawn, I thought it was you.
You know it wasn't mine. I knew you were talking to somebody else. I knew I wasn't the only one.
You were the only one. I don't know. Go test again.
What you mean go test again, man? You using me for a meal ticket. That's not even cool, bruh.
Ain't nobody using you for no meal ticket.
How could I be so stupid and let you? You know what, man? I'm done with this. I'm done with you. It's over.
It's been over.
Man, bye. After that argument with my ex, I wasn't myself. My head was all over the place, trying to balance football, family, and emotions that were eating me up in the inside. When game day came, it showed. I played terrible. Missed blocks, dropped easy passes, couldn't find my rhythm. It was like every mistake I made just reminded me how off I was. The team was dependent on me, but my focus was gone because of that. We ended up losing that game, and it was all my fault. We even lost to Miami in the ACC championship. And like I said again, it was all my fault, man. Even though we lost to Miami, we didn't let that win get to us. We ended up playing Penn State, beating them 18-13, and we were in the playoffs. We played USC Trojans in the playoffs. One of those games you dream about. The lights, the noise, everything on the line. I told myself before we even stepped on the field, whatever it takes, I'm going to carry this team, and I meant it. Every drive, I ran like it was my last. Every hit, I got up stronger. I gave everything I had, my body, my heart, my energy, trying to drag us across the finish line. But sometimes effort just isn't enough. We fought hard, tooth and nail, but in the end, we came up short. The scoreboard said we lost, but that didn't tell the whole story. It didn't show the fight, the passion, the sweat we left out there. Walking off that field, I was hurt. Not just because we lost, but because I knew how bad we wanted it. And no matter what, I'll never forget that feeling. And just like that, man, we were knocked out the playoffs. Man, heading back home after that loss to USC felt different. Season over, semester done. And now I'm thinking to myself, what's next? I had a solid year, did my thing. But now the real decision is here. Do I stay one more year in college? Or do I take that leap and enter my name in the NFL draft? So I need you guys to comment below on what should I do. Stay one more year in college or enter the NFL draft.